Are you doing?
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Nico here, and with my lovely girlfriend, Miss JAEDA, and this is the first episode of
No.
yeah. I mean, technically, I probably done 3. No, it was 2. I did 2 episodes before, but they wasn't this.
Yeah.
Don't rub your lip on the mic.
Sorry.
That's why I said I wanted this wind cup, this the protector, because you're gonna do all that.
You right. I'm sorry.
You
I
good.
won't do it again.
You good. But this is the first official episode of whatever this. I'm not sure because I don't want to call it.
Whatever.
Yeah, the name.
Okay.
But and then I'll figure out that somebody got that name. I mean, like well into the name.
You fell asleep, so somebody can Google it.
Yeah, I didn't Google that yet. I can Google it right now.
We should have did that.
Yeah, like this is what I'm talking about. You moving your mic around.
What?
This is what I'm talking about. But you moving your mic around.
I didn't move it.
I mean,
I didn't think that counted.
hold on. Let's see. Let's look it up and make sure. Cause I saw somebody had it and then it was like wrestling podcast, but I haven't really seen it. See, I don't see it. It's not popping up. And I think the only other place I can look at, I looked it up on YouTube. I didn't see nothing on YouTube. Okay. I think it's fine, though. Okay. Well, welcome to your... I don't still want to say it for some reason. It's whatever. If I can change it, I have to change it. But the unofficial name would be your second favorite podcast. Because I like that name. At first, I wanted something that you can, like, refer it to. And I think it would be funny if I, like, see people with it. If I see people with it and they're like, oh, this is, like, my second favorite podcast. Like, where it's kind of like an honor, but it's also like I guess it's not giving you too much credit.
Yeah.
I think I appreciate that.
I don't know. I kind of liked it because it was like nobody's thinking that far.
Yeah.
But hey,
I mean, I like
call
how
yourself that if you want to.
Call myself what?
Like call yourself the second.
The second favorite? Yeah. I like that.
We know we're not the best.
We your second favorite. I could guarantee.
We know we're the second. That's rude.
But I want to see if I have my sound effects. I can't do sound effects now. I had this whole thing planned out for the beginning.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I can't do nothing. I had this whole dilemma of trying to figure out how to plug up this laptop and also link it up to this the interface. But it doesn't matter because no matter what I do with this stupid thing, it doesn't play anything out. It will play it muffled. Yeah, it's like...
Why don't you just put it all the way in then?
Yeah, but you don't hear nothing. Like, even if I plug it all the way in, that's how it sounds. That's not how everything's supposed to sound. That's stupid.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to go through that. But I'm going to figure out this system, and I want to. This podcast is going to come out like every Tuesday. I got to put myself on that goal. Is to make this every Tuesday. Because the main thing about podcasts is...
What about you?
Podcast eyes. Is it podcast eyes or just podcasts? Podcasts.
Podcast eyes.
No, I don't think it's podcast eyes. I think it's podcasts.
No, podcast is plural already.
It's podcasts already, world?
Yeah. Think about these podcasts.
Man, I listened to about 8 podcasts. Podcasts. Oh. Because nobody... Well, yeah, okay, so I just have to put the S. You made it seem like podcast, like deer.
You said isses, though.
Podcasts. Yeah, I was saying like ES. I was doing the whole podcasts. But I should do this every Tuesday.
By yourself?
No. I don't know. I don't think I can talk to myself for an hour.
Well, until... After December, I'm be here all the time.
Yeah.
But
We
Before
could just
December.
record like on the weekend, like a Saturday.
Yeah.
Unless you got to work on a Saturday too.
No, I don't work on Saturday. But you said Tuesday. So I'm like, you about to be by yourself?
Oh no! I don't record it Tuesday. I post it Tuesday.
Oh.
Yeah, I post it every Tuesday.
Misheard.
Yeah, I want to do it beginning of the week because I'm like, I like podcasts that upload at the beginning of the week because that's when I start working, and it's like, hey, I want something to listen to. Even though I think the only thing I'm putting this up on is probably YouTube and maybe SoundCloud. I don't know how to upload stuff on Spotify. I think you have to be at a certain tier to even like start doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll wait on that. But for now, it's just going to be on YouTube.
Okay.
So I don't know how people can listen to that unless you got unlimited data or whatever. You know, when you got that good that good phone plan.
4G.
Yeah, 4G LTE, unlimited data, unlimited text, unlimited call. You know what? I had this lady coming to my job and she was like, oh no, it wasn't my job. It was when I worked at the that event, that little cheer event.
Mm-hmm.
I was working there, and she was like, she can't call because she don't have any minutes. And I was like, I didn't even think they still offer plans with limited minutes.
They do.
It's
It's like Best Buy phones and Walmart phones and track phones.
Yeah, I didn't even ask what she was with. Who you with? I remember
too much anyway. It's too much. Why you need to know all that?
What?
No,
Why did I need to know?
No, if I was her.
Oh, why did she need to tell me that?
No. If I was her, I would be like, why you need to know who I'm with?
Oh, yeah, if I asked her the question, yeah, I would have been just invading all her privacy. I wouldn't want to do that. I think it's funny. Speaking of privacy, right? That's an interesting segue. It's like, speaking of privacy, no, I think it's funny when somebody asks me, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? Like, am I supposed to be that sensitive about my age?
Yeah, I was like that with your mother.
Well, that's a different thing. Like, I feel like when you know that I'm young, I don't think it's necessary to.
I think it's still being polite. I still like it when people.
But if an older woman asks me how old am I,
yeah,
am I supposed to be sensitive about that?
I mean, no, but it's nice that they. I don't know. It's nice to hear
somebody question your age.
No, it's nice to hear somebody is questioning their question to ask you, like thinking about it.
Oh, you think
and
it's
not
like
just saying it because they're.
How old are you? Oh, like it's coming off rude.
How old are you?
I don't think anybody's rude.
It doesn't come off rude, no, but it's nice to hear. Like, excuse me, if you don't mind me asking, it's just like, oh, you thought about it. You thought about my feelings. It's nice.
I mean, it's not bad. I don't really like. It's not like something I don't appreciate. I don't know. That was bothering me. That it seems like you was kind of once again taking more of the space.
I feel like I'm not in it. That's what I'm trying to get.
Oh, you good? I think I probably shouldn't have had this. Actually, I think the laptop was supposed to be here. I don't know. I'm gonna figure out this setup. And
I mean, you don't even upset with it. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. So
it's not supposed to have a look, but I mean, actually, I had a look in my head when I first started. That's why these couches are here. The red ones are here because it was supposed to be more of a me sit here and then the people that with me sits here. But the only way that I'm able to do that unless I move all this stuff back and didn't have the camera record. But there's no middle. My room is so unbalanced.
I can't hear myself.
You can't?
No.
Well, you're fine though.
I know. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Then I'm not worried about it then.
Yeah. I think the only thing I would have been worried about if you couldn't hear this.
I hear that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Then I don't know why you don't hear yourself. Because I hear you perfectly fine.
Oh, okay.
I feel like when I talk, I don't emphasize anything. Somebody told me that's a country thing.
Sometimes you don't. It's okay.
I thought it was because my tongue seems too huge.
Oh, it's because you don't swallow.
Okay. I'm going to leave that one alone. It don't sound bad now. Let's see. This is going to annoy me. Nope.
I don't hear nothing.
You don't hear nothing. But that's, if y'all can hear that, it's a muffling. And I don't know if it's the cord or the little analog plug. I don't know what it is. What was I? Did I tell you? My mind's all over the flipping place right now. I'm trying to fix everything at once. It was something about Did you answer the question about the age?
Yeah.
What did you? Oh, you wouldn't be rude, but I mean, not to be a guy, but I thought it was a female thing. Like, it's not right for a guy to be asking how old is a female, like especially like an older woman. Like, you don't be like asking her age.
Yeah.
That's kind of like standard to the world, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I really don't know guys to be as sensitive about that age. Not to say that females are sensitive.
If a person asks a guy, guys shouldn't be that. Well,
yeah, I mean, like, okay. I mean, even when it comes from an older woman asking a younger man, how old is he? Mm-hmm. I don't think that's it's. And I don't know. Maybe because I'm just not sensitive on the matter about my age. Like, even when I guess when I hit like 40, then it's like if a young guy asks me how old am I, or assuming that I'm old, then that's when it becomes
just
like,
don't say I'm old enough to be your dad.
Yeah.
I hate when people say that. It's like, all right.
Yeah, then they start.
Just tell me. I don't actually care for people's age to ask, but people ask me all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All.
Well, because you kind of confused. I mean, looking at you, I wouldn't think you was like 20. I thought you was like, nah. Well, because I know 17. You, so I'm set on you being 20.
I get 17, 18. But there's this girl at my job who is 30, and she don't look. I didn't even know. I thought she was in high school. That's how young she looked, and she's 30.
She's 30?
Yes.
That age is kind of hard to guess.
Is it?
You don't really see you don't look at someone and be like, she's 30.
Yeah.
Or he's 30.
It's 30-ish.
Yeah. He could be like late 30s, early 40s, and he might be like 32.
Yeah. True.
But the only time you ever see is only time is like those kind of people are like, they're like, they work hard and they look rough. I don't really question nobody's age.
She had amazing skin though.
Well, that's good. She got some good
she had freckles on her face.
Did she she must be using some good lotion. Is that what keeps your face pretty?
Semen. That's what keeps your face pretty. And
okay.
Water.
Let's get away from that subject.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You got family that watches this.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all grown.
Man, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Why not?
It's just like I was telling you, you got to be sensitive about that kind of stuff.
To who?
It's because, all right, I'm not going to go, I don't, like, even though me and my family find, like, somebody, like, we can find people like Eddie Murphy and David Chappelle funny.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't feel comfortable listening to, like, if they was a cousin or talking about sex or something.
Yeah.
It still feels uncomfortable listening to your parents. So I don't want to feel uncomfortable them listening to my content. You know? So it's like, I ain't trying to get in that depth, and for what?
I think okay, since it was just one slip up and when you're usually clean, they might just laugh.
You think
that might just be a laugh.
Laugh off of
I hear that. That don't sound muffled.
That does though.
I don't hear nothing.
So what are you saying it to then?
I heard the first beginning of it. I didn't hear the rest.
The first beginning.
Can I tell a story about that little boy at my job? Or
all right, if it's
user
relate. Friendly.
Yeah.
All right, well, go ahead.
I work with children. Of course, it's user friendly.
I would hope so. Some these kids do. It's not that user friendly.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
I got to tell you so much. But there's this little boy. He's the smallest out of all of them,
right.
And he bites and hits everybody. He's like a bully. And the day before yesterday, he bit this girl, and she started bleeding.
Dog.
And I sat there and watched him do it. Like, he ran. No, like,
I
watched
saw it play out.
Yeah, like, I saw it play out. Because I was watching them run, and I kept telling them stop running. So I was, like, watching to see who was going to get hurt.
Right.
So they was running across the room. I'm watching them with my eyes, and they both fall. And she's on her stomach, and he's on top of her. And he just turns around and goes, and bites her.
Has he done that before?
Yes, he constantly.
Oh, he's a biter.
He bit 2 kids today.
For what? Because
that's how
get out of there.
I think he has like uncles or brothers, some body taught him to fight or just be aggressive.
Be aggressive.
He does it anytime he gets hit or anytime something doesn't go his way. He just bites you.
That's not a good characteristic.
It's not. I smacked a kid today too.
Ooh.
It was out of reflex too.
I see.
He hit me and I was just like.
I'm not with that. I don't understand why. I think kids think I'm big. I could take a hit, and they like to punch me. Yeah.
I know some kids. Yeah, that is a thing.
I don't know why. Cause you, boy,
like you okay?
You catch me on the wrong day. I'm gonna be gone.
Yeah, that's the first time one of the kids hit me today, and I was just like.
I like how you make the sound.
Because his ear, I hit his ear, and you know how it makes a popping sound when you hit your ear.
I hate getting hit in the ear. I hate that. I remember I used to get hit. I used to be a magnet to like a basketball or any kind of football or something, because it seemed like I used to always get hit in the head when I got a headache or I just hit my head on something, and all of a sudden. That make it feel like it's a sympathy thing. Somebody be like, "Oh."
No, I mean I can just
I get
imagine. That's not funny.
It used to be annoying.
That hurts.
It don't matter where I'm standing on the goal. You know, when you playing ball, don't ever stand under the rim. Obviously, that should be. Don't be trying to tie your shoe around the rim, because that seems like a thing that people like to do. And then you used to do it, but I don't never be around it. Yeah. It'll just hit off the rim and it would hit me. And I used to be like, this is why I didn't care for sports, because I thought that was a thing. But then after a while, I just kind of, you
didn't realize she wasn't that good.
Then I was a hooper. So when you commit your life to the ball, when the ball becomes your life, then
you become one.
You become one with the court and the goal.
I've been there.
You was a track girl.
I'm like 5th grade.
Well, some people live to that. You're going to be like 50 years old, but I used to run track in 5th grade.
In middle school, yo, grandma. Get it together.
Come on. I always talk about she been running track. She ran track in elementary school.
I was a bomb, though.
You was a bomb?
Yeah.
Why you didn't keep doing it?
Because I ain't have consistent parents.
I
ain't have consistent parents. It was like they put us in different things. Like we did I did double dutch. I did track, flag football.
Double dutch? Like a sport? Like it was an event?
Yeah, they have national league.
What?
National leagues of double dutch.
In Georgia? Oh, this is when you was in Philly.
I have only been here for 3 consecutive years, Nicholas.
I'm sorry.
My whole life is in Philadelphia.
That makes sense. I don't know if stuff they have is out of state, so that's why.
That's why you need to get out.
Yeah, I could get out, but listen to what you were talking about. Something in school.
It's not school. It was recreational center.
When we went in high school, I didn't know you could get a scholarship for golf. Like there was some people that got scholarships for golf. I didn't even know we had a golf team. And I was like, well.
Privileged people.
Well, it was at Chapel Hills, though, of course.
Yeah.
But still, it was weird. It was like.
I did hear about scholarships for golf.
Yeah, I thought we had a team and everything.
It was at Paulding County, too. Yep.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I was like.
The most boring sport ever, and y'all getting scholarships for.
I do fall asleep during the Masters, though. It's a good show to watch when you're sleepy and you want to have that good sleep.
Yeah, you
sun shining.
He's coming to the putt. He's
hitting them with an 8-iron.
You start to get drowsy.
When every time he gets to the 3rd hole, he doesn't necessarily does the thing. I don't know exactly. I'm new to this. I'm a new commentator.
It's no scores. And he scores.
It's going to hit it up. Oh, that was a good hit there. Yeah, after the hit, it's a little bit more. Yeah, okay. That was a good one. It was a good swing.
Cheer, no.
It's right in the green.
Don't cheer.
I would love to do miniature golf, like a professional miniature golf. I don't know if that's a thing. which I'm pretty sure if I look it up, it's gonna be somebody like, yeah, it's always been a thing. Yeah. If E3, if you can start getting paid big bucks to play games, miniature golf should be something that we should be able to do. Because I really want to do I would love to do miniature golf as a professional.
That doesn't sound like a profession.
Yeah, no, it sounds weird, right?
Yeah.
But just imagine, like, I mean, there's the strategy to it. Just like a video game. Just like you know how everybody always get to that point where they're trying to compare sports.
Yeah. You know, cheerleading is still a sport because.
So you'd be like, yeah, all right. Then it makes perfect sense.
Yep.
But when you start realizing that stuff like that could be a sport, then anything could be a sport for the most part. I would love that though. I would love to just build a miniature golf course. I don't know. I would make it bigger than normal miniature golf. A little bigger, just a little bigger. But I'm not sure if you'll make it like 18 holes normally or what is that, 36? 18 plus 18?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, 36.
I hope we're not doing bad math.
I know, right? This is why they're their second favorite. You don't expect everything for your second favorite.
Yeah.
It has its problems.
Expect some mistakes, and some rookie amateur stuff going on.
Yeah. But see, I got to realize I can't just be leaning.
Why not?
See, this is why, because if I can get this camera just to push out a little bit more, I could. And it'll just have the whole room.
I like an Egyptian. But,
You just kind of gave me an idea. Not the Egyptian thing, though. Egyptian thing did not give me an idea.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know that Egyptian.
What was that?
I was just laughing.
Stop.
Oh man, my boss did that the other day. She was like, she laughed like it wasn't supposed to be a laugh. Yeah. Like she was just trying to. She knew there was a point where she was supposed to be laughing at something that I said, and I was like, "What was that?" Felt like you forced that. I didn't like that at all.
Don't force your laugh.
Don't force the
come
laugh.
Naturally. Were you in Boy Scouts?
No.
Oh.
I was in 4-H.
I don't know what that is.
Well, I wouldn't say it's a Georgia thing, but I know it's a Georgia thing. It's not Boy Scout necessarily. It's like it's an organization. I don't know what they dedicate to, but it's not as dedicated as Boy Scouts is, but it's kind of like it. I mean, you go to like, we'll do trips like going to the fair, and there's also like projects that you can do. It also help you out with community service and stuff if you need it for like college credits but I wasn't in that long.
College credits. How old were you in this?
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't in that long to get to that point, but I knew like my brother.
How old?
Oh, that's what okay. I was like 8 all the way to 13 maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My brother was actually in it. Okay. I was just in by association. Like my mom worked there, and she didn't work at the 4-H people, but she just kind of did some stuff. I mean, she was in the same facility as them. Yeah. And then we just knew them, and sometimes they'll have an extra person they could just bring along. It was fun. I appreciate it. There's a lot of stuff that I learned. Like I drunk.
You drank.
Did I drink? Or you drunk?
You drank.
You drank?
Drank.
I drank some milk? That sounds so...
I was drinking milk.
It sounds like so much like a slang thing.
It does.
I drank some milk. I drunk some milk.
You gotta say it so country.
I drank some milk. I drank some milk fresh out the cow. I mean, obviously it went through its process. I was
drinking milk fresh out the cow.
I was...
You don't... Drank isn't...
Yo.
You don't say drank.
Yeah, now I'm finna make this an English...
This is it. I'm a good writer. Okay. So I could do it.
It's funny how we're talking, though.
I took AP.
All right. Way to throw that in my face. Didn't need that. Not at all.
Is AP stand for above proficient?
I'm gonna need you to know what AP stands for when you in it, and then you want to flaunt it around.
I don't know what it means.
I think it's something advanced. It's something program. Advanced programming? Above? No. What?
What are you trying to do?
Does AP stand for.
This is just a prop.
What? This laptop?
Yes.
I don't want it to be either. Guys, what? Advanced placement. Dog. Advanced placement. That's simple as that. Gosh, you need to know that. Don't be throwing it in my face and not know what it means.
Don't be getting loud with me.
Loud. This is my radio voice.
Oh,
You listening to?
I can hear myself now, and
This whole time you didn't hear yourself?
No, no. I'm saying like, whatever. Anyway, I'm just saying I did need to work on my talking. You supposed to be giving me my P's and Q's.
I'm supposed to keep you on your P's and Q's. I don't know if I could give you them.
I mean, same difference.
I just never heard it said like that. That's actually a funny way to say it, though. You need to be giving me my P's and Q's. Like, what? Oh, my gosh. Did I give you your kudos today?
For what?
For at least assisting me with this?
You did. You gave me cool points.
Well, I just gave you off camera. I want to give her, my lovely girlfriend, some kudo points on camera because she helped me out trying to figure out this little muffling effect, even though it still doesn't work.
It was for
it was, but
period.
That's so stupid. It's so stupid. I want this thing to work so bad because I was supposed to be trying to figure out what the what you call it supposed to be. The intro. I want to work on the intro with this. But obviously you can't.
How long is the intro supposed to be?
It's supposed to be long. It can range up to it just be like a couple seconds. Something when you come. What?
You said that funny.
Because I'm fighting myself because I'm over here thinking and trying to talk, and that just doesn't work apparently.
Because you're trying to do so many things.
Yeah, I know. Is that still
I was
funny?
about to ask a question.
Go ahead, ask away, babe. You got enough time.
I lost it. It was about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I lost it. I don't know where it
You
is.
lost it?
Yeah, sorry.
We can help find it. Go to Lost and Found.
Oh.
I don't even know if that's the right sound it's supposed to make.
It's better.
Yeah, it's better. I hope so.
It's still low as ever.
Still
Is it low to you?
Yeah. Go, sit back a little bit. Roll back a little bit. There you go.
I was in the camera frame too much?
No, I think because I got a cricket, it just looks weird.
Cricket.
Quicket. You spell cricket like a cricket, like an insert, like an insect.
It's crooked. So,
Crooked.
yeah.
That's the problem. It's the problem we're having.
You don't say a lot of words, right? So
I sure don't. That's annoying. Just be saying words all wrong, and then you want to put stuff on the internet sounding stupid.
You don't sound stupid. You sound like a Georgia boy.
I kind of feel like that's a personal opinion.
Oh, you said that millions of times. So
you don't hear that?
I heard, yeah.
Ooh, is that picking up on that? Am I getting that?
I hope so. So you can stop whining about it. Making a whole podcast about this.
Hey. Okay, you hear it. Doggone it, woman. Haven't did that in a while.
Yeah. Do radio personalities have to be journalists?
Do radio
personalities
have to be journalists?
Yeah, like that's how you get into it. You have to be into journalism or something.
No, I think you just have to be aware of what's going on and how to deliver it, which I think that kind of falls under journalism, yeah. But I wouldn't say they need to be a journalist.
Oh.
Because some people can just be the guy that just talks on the radio. Like, I could be just the guy that talks on the radio, but not be able to report on something.
I'd listen.
You'll listen? Oh, look how cute you are. Well, listen to my podcast. Listen to my radio station.
Be like those people in New York who be like, "You gotta stay woke, brothers and sisters. The white devil."
That's one of those. Those are those. I don't know what to call them, like them radio stations you always hearing like in the movies.
Yeah.
And actually, like that movie we just watched, with Wesley Snipes, not Wesley Snipes.
No. It's Don Cheadle.
There you go. Now think about it, kind of look like.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. Not at all.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Am I thinking of the right person when I say Wesley?
Don, I hope you.
Is Wesley Snipes from White Man Can't Jump?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, they kind of do.
That young him, maybe.
Yeah, that young him does, and it kind of seemed like he's like a swoller version. Well, I'm imagining him from White Man Can't Jump.
I can't see it. I can't see it at all.
Really? No, me trying to act like I'm tripping.
I hate that black guy. What's
He spelled his name.
Black
He actually
Pepper?
his name. He should automatically. Oh well, they look like they could be related. Okay, be careful.
Yeah, with that ugly.
Yeah, they could be
hairline.
related.
His hairline look crazy because his hairline do look like that in the movie.
It's less about his hair. It's just his face. They kind of resemble, like, they could play brothers and I wouldn't guess it. I mean, I wouldn't deny it.
Okay, yeah.
There you go. They could be brothers. How about that?
Movie brothers don't look alike at all.
The movie brothers?
No, like.
Oh, movie brothers, yeah. You always have this. Yeah, they have like distinctive looks in their movies. I mean, they have distinctive looks on their face, like as far as features.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, they're brothers. Like, no, they don't. They don't share nothing alike. There's nothing like, we are brother. We at least share the nose. We could play in the movie. Somebody be like, no, they're not brothers, but we share something. I think I wasn't making a good point.
No, because ain't nobody see your brother.
No.
The black sheep.
We're not gonna get into that. Even though I want to.
That was a nice conversation.
Was it?
That was probably a whole hour.
Yeah, that probably was. That would have been the topic of the day if I felt like it. But also because it doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
It does. You just don't want to think of it like that.
It doesn't. All right, go ahead. You might as well, since we're talking about it so much. Because I don't cut none of this out.
Oh.
This is all one take.
I'm like, what the hell are they talking?
Yeah, I know. You just kind of keep it going.
Oh, no, I don't want to talk about him. He upstairs.
Not him. Just in general, what you mean by the black sheep.
Okay, that's fine.
Go ahead.
Well, my interpretation of
the black sheep.
Yes, the black sheep being addressed. No. My interpretation of the black sheep when someone feels that way is basically feeling isolation from everybody around them, their immediate family, their distant family, whoever, their friends, whoever. Their siblings. They feel isolated and also like whatever they try to do, they could never get their approval or at least looked upon as changing, I guess. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, I'm going to give a good example. Like what you said, the goofy thing. If a person started being goofy at probably like 12, when you're supposed to be developing and knowing better or whatever,
yeah,
and you too goofy, you can't take nothing serious, you can't take the trash out without throwing it because you want to be goofy and swing it, and then they're going to stop asking you to take the trash out. I'm like, he going to keep throwing it, and by that time, you're probably 18, and like, you can't take the trash out because you playing too much. I can take the trash out, I'm 18, but you don't think of me that way, so it's hard to, I don't know where I'm going.
Once again, now it sounds like you're developing a person that originally, in that situation, I feel like, okay, my interpretation of a black sheep is someone that no matter how they are, and no matter, like, they only way I can say it is like me. Yeah. I'm the goofy person. But I know how to accommodate to people. I'm not, when I first meet people, I'm not going to act like how I am to you or Elijah and them. I'm not going to act like that. Because a lot of times people they don't know where I'm coming from, so they don't tend to accept me at first. Yeah. So, but if there was like, I'm trying to figure out how to say this. Because I feel like if it's more like if it's me, this is me, and nobody accepts it. Like no one, not a select few people. Like I understand. Okay, when it comes to like from a family perspective, then I guess that will matter more than everybody else.
Yep.
Because you will find a group of people. But if you tend to just distance yourself because of your self-worth, because of how you feel like that. Nobody has told you that we don't accept you. So people are just saying that you just feel like that because you're in your own mind.
Yeah.
Because if it's all you doing this, I feel like you can't consider yourself a black sheep. You're just a loner.
Yeah. Which
is a characteristic of a black sheep, but yet that's a big thing about it because, if no matter what I do to someone and they can't accept, I guess let's say from a family perspective, if no matter what I did, if my family didn't accept how I am, then yeah, I would be the black sheep. But if I'm distancing myself away from them and they always trying to figure out what's wrong or they're trying to figure out what's going on and they try to get away and I'm just moving away because I feel like they can't accept me.
Yeah.
They never told me that. They never really gave me the vibe of that.
Yeah.
I just feel that way. You can't consider yourself a black sheep.
Okay. Yeah. No, you can't.
Because I think that was a big dilemma with that whole thing. That was because I don't feel if you distance yourself away, that's your fault. It's nothing that we're doing that makes you distant away. Because just like you said, if someone started first of all, let's say give you a timeline like this. Ever since there was 5 and all the way up to maybe 15 or 16, there was a good lucky whole happy kid. And then all of a sudden they just went down this weird path. Never wanted to tell anybody nothing. Just went down the path. Not the black sheep. Just someone that just lost their way.
Yeah.
Which is a loner sheep, I guess, to give it a name.
No, you're naming things that make people. You're saying things that people do when they're not changing, but when they're doing it to themselves.
Yeah. Cause that's the main.
I think being a black sheep is both. Is when, like you said, when somebody is telling you and what you're feeling, it's all the same. Because you can't tell somebody that they're if I say I'm depressed. Right. You can't say, no, you're not depressed. You can't tell me that. Well, I can feel any way I want.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell somebody that they're not depressed. That's not my place.
No.
What I'm saying is where you want to distance yourself because you're depressed and you don't want to talk to no one about it. I can expect that. I can respect that. But you don't at least acknowledge that you're going through that and try to get someone to help you. Now, I get the process of someone trying to get help. But then it just doesn't work. Okay, we'll figure out another way. Mm-hmm. But if you never took that first step, who else can you blame but yourself?
Yeah, some people.
I didn't want this to be that dark.
Some people don't. Some people don't think that far though.
Yeah,
everybody's different because some people could just not be real sensitive and not care to hear it. They just feel a vibe.
Right.
And be like, all right, so your vibe is saying this, and I don't want to talk to you.
Right.
And then people get this, and then, or they could just not be bold enough to take that first step and be a wimp, like those people who shoot up schools.
Dog, I told you I didn't want to get this dark. Yeah, I get what you're saying, though.
I don't know. I hope you do, because I lost my way.
I lost my way. See if I had my effects. I don't know why everything sounds so funny. It sounds so peaky.
You're out of frame.
Yeah, I know. But as me, as long as I'm talking, it's not like you hear me go out of frame.
Right. But I don't know how the podcast works. So,
you just talk, babe.
Oh.
That's it. No cuts. So all the little crazy stuff you like to say in between is gonna be in there.
I'm pretty good on camera.
You think so?
I think so. My filter has been pretty good so far.
So far.
And this is all just coming straight down in my head
Straight
in
out
my
the
head.
dome.
Yeah.
Go ahead, spit me your freestyle real quick.
No, don't you
I
do
got
it.
you, babe.
Don't you put that beat up. I'm not doing it.
Oh,
Don't. No.
I wasn't even thinking about a particular beat, but if you got a request.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I just said that
You're right. Even though it's so funny sounding, I'm going to give you a beat, babe. Let's go.
That equals
Let's go. We're going.
I don't want to. Stop putting me on the spot. All right, I'm gonna change your attention span. Let me find something to talk about.
Change my attention span.
Yeah.
I don't think you could do that.
You want to talk about?
I wish you could make it bigger.
Want to talk about WWE?
You can't keep that going with me.
Want to talk about 2K?
See, I wish I can make that sound good. It's here, is it?
It's over. Okay.
Ooh. Okay. Huh. Even though it's kind of funny sounding. There you go, babe. Go ahead.
No.
Hey.
You do it.
Hey. Okay.
You know you want to do it.
No, I can't. I ain't a freestyler.
Me neither. So why are you trying to make me be in that
Because
boat?
you're well known for you're well known for that. Sounds so rude to say that.
Why? Because me and Jada got the same name.
You talking about pick it again?
Kiss.
It's too many.
But that didn't even reference to Jada Pinkett.
I thought she used to do some singing or rapping.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. But you not neither one of them. So
That makes me cringe. That makes me cringe. Don't ever do that again. Ooh.
why? Why does that make you cringe?
My teeth hurt.
Why does that make you cringe?
Because it's stupid. He doesn't have dumb points. It's like
That's his signature.
I don't like that. I don't like it. You did it mimically too. I was like exact. Don't do it again.
Why not?
That was gross.
That was good.
Made my tooth fall out.
I made it fall out.
Yes. You know the mouth pain is about the worst pain ever. You made me experience.
Yeah, I can see that being a thing. I think the most annoying thing is when it's like, no. I was gonna say it's annoying when your hand itchy, but that has nothing to do with the pain. Cause I don't think that's much as a toothache or something.
Like what you call this growing in?
Yeah. You got your wisdom teeth in?
Yeah. I had my molars pulled out.
Oh. Did they ever tell you to try to get it out?
They kept telling me, but my mom said as long as it don't bother me, I'm fine.
Yeah, that's how everybody tell you. They don't want to pay the money for it. I still got mine good too though.
Did they bother you? Mine didn't either.
I don't really have a lot of.
I had braces though. Yeah. I had braces, so.
You did? Did you have the whole retainer?
I still got it.
You still got a retainer?
Yeah.
You still got the retainer.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't use a retainer.
Yeah.
anymore.
After I was able to pull it out,
Right.
I stopped using it because as soon as you feel that pain, you take it out.
Yeah.
With braces, when you feel that pain, you can't take it off. That's why Invisalign is a stupid idea.
Really?
Unless people can't take that pain.
It doesn't work?
No, it works. It's just you can take Invisalign out. You can take it out, and people play with it.
Oh yeah. So, but does it give you the same pain?
I don't know.
Oh.
It's supposed to straighten your teeth.
I thought it was coming from perspective.
So I think any teeth that are moving,
cause
hurts.
it's just a plastic, right?
It looks like plastic, but I don't think it is, cause I've seen it.
I'm in the mat. It looks like plastic.
It does look like plastic.
I don't know what that is. I don't know how that works. It doesn't make any sense to me. Don't make sense in my book.
But braces hurt.
Let's see.
Like,
I wouldn't. I thought it would be cool if I had braces.
They are nice. I mean, I miss them.
Did you ever have your name on yours?
I have them on my retainer.
Oh, okay.
Not on my braces.
I used to thought that was like the grill before the grill.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
is a very good,
braces
yep.
on it. You like, hey, got my name. Yeah.
Nigga, you got braces on. And then they had a rubber band sticking out with their mouth open. Look, a mess.
I used to hate that when people used to put the rubber bands in there and they be sitting there. Put the pop them in there because they'll come off.
That used to hurt.
It's like it was a robot.
You know, I'm glad you ain't got none of that silver stuff in your mouth.
That silver stuff?
Yeah.
What silver stuff?
The
yeah.
thing they put on your tooth.
Aren't those just caps?
Yeah.
I used to have one. I didn't have a silver one, but it used to be back there.
It's gone. Good.
I think I swallowed it one day.
Ugh.
I need to get it. I'm probably gonna put it back in when I go to the dentist.
I don't want it.
You don't want it?
I'm gonna break up with you when you get it.
Dang, that's messed up.
Ugly caps. It's nasty. You got cavities?
Yeah. I had them. I mean, last time I went, I had them. But it wasn't bad. It was like a half cavity, and then it went away. But I don't know.
No cavities ever. I never ate that much sugar.
I don't like you showing off right now. You just threw AP in my face. Now you throwing no cavities. Your life sucks.
I was a great child.
Think so?
No.
I was finna say.
I was bad. No, I wasn't. I was
pretty decent.
Yeah, like I gave her problems, but it ain't nothing compared to what she got now. I'm the golden child now.
Oh, really?
It's funny. Yeah, because I was always the one.
The one.
That's always what I was being called. You the one. You the one that was always. You know why I always say that? Because you the one that was always going to challenge my motherhood. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Just because of who my father is.
Yeah.
She can't remember Siani's dad, so.
Dog.
She can't. She said she can't. That's
dog. Not... Wow. I need to put a filter on you, boy.
She said she can't.
God.
It's not.
She can't even remember my sister's father. Dang.
She can't because he died.
Well, dog, I mean, still, it sounded bad. Like,
no, it don't. You making it sound that way.
I ain't making it sound no kind of way. That sounded bad. It's like,
she can't remember.
She can't even remember. All right, I'm not going to get into it.
He was her baby dad. That's about it. It's the only title he gets.
Dang. So how do you think? Let's just transition out of that. How do you think the intro is? I mean, like,
do we talk about ourselves?
Do we talk about ourselves?
Ourselves. Yes.
What are you answering?
How our intro goes? You talk about yourself?
I mean, a beat, like a theme song.
I told you not to ask me that. I don't know.
What I mean, do you feel a vibe like a jazzy beat or? I don't know what else to say. No.
I mean, I can't. What was that sound that you was playing before we even started this? That was on a loop.
Oh, the DSGB one.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about it?
Where did you make that up?
I didn't make it up. It was a sample. It's from It's everybody move your body. Now do it.
Okay.
Here is something that's gonna make.
I feel like that's like universal sound.
Playing that song. What? That's that beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that beat. I wish I could make beats like that.
You can.
I probably could. I always think it's probably the sound.
Impossible.
What that was the intro. Wait. Nope. That's just it. That's the sound. It's like it sounds so off. That's what captures people's attention.
Playing on a loop?
No, it's me playing on the keyboard.
No, is it playing on a loop in the intro?
No, it's it's like a theme song. When you hear a theme song of a TV show, it just plays that one time and that's it.
Yes.
And then it plays the next episode and it's gonna be that intro.
It's gonna be
again.
longer than that?
It's gonna probably be 10 seconds maybe.
Okay.
It just comes in.
10 seconds worth.
In 10 seconds worth of that? You want that? Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds kind of childish and like inviting.
I wish I could. When you said childish, it made me think of Rugrats. I was thinking
that does sound like a little bit of Rugrats. You can't lie.
They used to always do that on vocals. They was a bit ba 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 ba.
You did?
No, that's how the Rugrats thing. Every time they either ba ba.
I know what it is.
I never knew it was vocals until I got older. I was like, that's all just vocals. Everything. What? I love the Rugrats. You can't tell me that. I can watch that like it ain't nothing. Now, what if we do like a trap beat? You gonna make a trap beat?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go, babe. Just get on the ride and just roll with it, okay? Oh, okay.
I had to filter myself. Okay.
Okay.
Don't be setting me up.
He's setting you up. Gotta test you every now and then, you know. All right, let's
got it.
I don't really have a
Ew,
trap
look
sounds.
at your pinky double doing itself.
Watch your mouth. Why they ask you for your input on my pinky?
It's like broken.
I don't have strings. You got any strings?
Strings?
Yeah.
Like to play a cello?
Well, it is a cello. I mean, no, it's not a cello. Like that.
Like piano strings.
That's peaking.
Why am I sleepy at 9 o'clock? Oh my gosh.
Cause it's about that time.
Cause I've been up
Time
since
for
8.
a nappy nap.
I don't want to take a nap no more.
Oh no, I don't want to take
Used to
naps no
sleep
more.
All flipping day. All right here. You're crazy
Used to.
for letting me do it.
No, like it's been years since you took a nap.
It feel like it's been that long.
Yeah, because you keep changing jobs.
Yeah.
So it seems like we keep going through a lot in a matter of a couple of months.
Yep.
We go through a lot. That sounds nice.
Yeah. It's better. You better include yourself with me
Let's see.
and include me with you.
These are like, okay. I don't know what people consider trap anymore, but you remember old trap, like Flocka and all that trap music.
It's not that old.
Yeah, it's not, but it's so distant memory. Like people don't. When I hear trap, it's like those little techno beats now. They be like, "You never heard of techno trap?"
No.
Let's see if we can find something.
Give me an example of somebody.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have people's names. I
Okay,
just know.
Well, go ahead.
Let's see if I look up. No, I'm about to look up techno beat. No, actually, you know what? If I look up trap beat, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find the beats I'm talking about. No, actually, I don't know. Let's see. What is this? You think that's trap? That's trap?
Yes, that's Gucci.
That's not what I'm talking about though. Cause it's like a
Is it a beat kind of?
it's like I would call it like techno, but I don't know what that genre is anymore.
Like
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but
like a rave. If you can't play trap music at a rave.
yeah,
It gets you hype, but it don't get you rave hype. I like that.
Yeah, that was nice.
What was it?
I don't know. That's it, trap too. But I used to know trap beats to go like this all the time, right? Hold on. Could you stop? I don't know how this is gonna sound. Could you? What is it doing? Am I doing something? Or did my touchscreen come back on? What?
Is this the trap beat?
That's the beat. No, it's like. Remember that? I don't need all the kicks and claps right now. It used to be like this.
Yeah.
It was always like that. They had that same chord. And it has that one that goes up. Let's make it go like an octave down.
Are you doing some work?
No, I'm doing a beat.
Yeah. Work.
No, not really.
Mm.
So it's like, okay, so it's always like this. Yeah.
5 seconds?
Yeah, 5 seconds, baby. It's not hard. It's just one chord. It's one key.
You're doing it with not even a real mouse.
It's a
mouse
touchpad.
I hate those.
Yeah, I don't like it either. That's why you see my pinky do it. It's hurting. And I'm trying to hold the mic at that. This is why I need a whole different setup. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. You think I should put it there next time?
What? The actual?
Nah. See, the thing is, I gotta worry about these cords, and then I gotta go all the way to this computer. Yeah. So then I gotta think about this camera here as well. But that's how the beats will go. I wonder if it actually sounds that pitchy when I do that. It is pitchy. What if I turn this down a little bit?
Probably just messed it up.
I did. Shut up. It used to be like that. And then they'd be like, it's like the snares will always kind of go with the beat.
Can you feel this mic on my chin?
Can I feel it?
I mean, can you hear it touching my chin?
No.
Okay, I'm trying not to.
It's like boom, 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 boom.
Your computer went to sleep.
Yeah. Oh no! I didn't even think about that. I was like, oh, it don't matter. I'm not using it. I'm like, yeah, I am. Okay. So I was like, oh man, hold on.
It's too low. Okay.
Still can't hear it. But I used to do that. It used to be like that. And then
that clapping thing is all you do.
Hey, shut.
I mean, not like that. It's
right.
like
I hear you.
that clapping is just signature.
I hear it.
Like, all right, I know you did it.
Oh wow, so you gotta second guess if you made the beat now? I was like, oh,
No,
I know you made this beat.
Yes, it is, but no, I know you did it.
They never do this. And I think like 2 up maybe. I think the transition.
Did you just snort?
No, I think probably. If I did, I didn't hear it. It always do that. That's what I'm used to. Those kind of beats to do that. I don't remember how they. But you gotta admit though, music, as far as like rap went, changed in a matter of us being in middle school, high school, and then graduated. Mm-hmm. It's like every like Roscoe Dash and then was like the little toony sound to it. And now it's like everybody sound like, oh, but that was it. Everybody sounds like that to what happened?
Nobody was sounding like Roscoe Dash, but Roscoe Dash.
Travis Porter. I used to get those confused, them confused with them. There was another. It was like little groups that did stuff. I can't remember their name, but Rich Kids. They did. Yep, they did it. But it was like that typical sound, and it was like their beats was like that. It was
they're Georgia bound, if you ain't know that.
Yeah, you know what? I keep forgetting that you didn't live here, so you.
I mean, I knew I was here when Rich Kids first came out.
Yeah.
And I went to Birthday Bash when they first had their. It's like at Birthday Bash they let new artists, kind of like a cypher type thing.
Oh really?
But they're not on like the main stage.
Right.
Like where thanks. They're like where people come in and just like get souvenirs and stuff by the hallway.
Yeah.
They were performing right there.
Oh.
They put them on a rookie stage or something like that.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean, but that's what I'm used to hearing.
Don't ever let 16-year-olds go to Atlanta by themselves.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because all you saw was private parts.
Oh.
Everybody was all exposed and naked.
Yeah, it's a very.
They was smoking tree and concert. It was crazy. Me and my sister looking like groupies, little young children with Polaroids.
With cameras?
Polaroids.
How old are you? Sometimes I really question how old you are.
I'm 22.
All right. Sometimes, just not too sure about that.
Why? What did I say?
You said Polaroids. What? You ain't grow around no Polaroid.
I like them though.
You did. You used to take the pictures and let it print out, and you didn't do all that.
No. I always wanted one though.
Yeah, I know. I'm eventually get one myself though.
No, just buy me one for my birthday.
Buy you a Polaroid. You know how much they cost?
They like $60. I saw one.
You saw that
at
little
Sam's Club.
You saw that little small one.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was like a 2x4.
Yep.
I don't really care for those. I want the old one.
Yeah.
I want the one you get the nice little square.
Yep.
I would actually like to make a book.
Scrapbook.
Yeah.
Photo album is better.
Yeah.
Scrapbook is more messy.
Scrapping up books. I mean, it's a scrapbook. Think about it. If you're picking up scraps and then put it in a book,
right,
it should look a little messy.
But photo albums are nicer.
Yeah, that's probably why they call them photo albums.
I'm saying that's what you want.
I know, but
that's what you want. Is a photo album.
You said
I said scrapbook. That was the first thing I thought
yeah,
of.
because you said scrapbook and you said it'd be a little messy, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. It's in the name. Scrapbook. Scrapping up scrapping a book together.
Yes. How long is this supposed to be?
It's I mean, it's at its peak. Even though I think that one says 106, but I didn't really start until 5 minutes in.
Okay.
So
God.
probably got like 2 or 3 minutes left.
Oh.
We'll be wrapping it up. That's a problem. You want to wrap this up? Is that the problem?
I'm hungry.
You hungry? What you want to eat? Let's end it off with that. What you want to eat?
We should have had. We was supposed to get
Candy.
We supposed to Cold Stone today. Oh, this weekend.
We supposed to go to Cold Stone? Who said we were supposed to go to Cold Stone?
I did. I said we were supposed to treat ourselves.
I thought you said you was gonna bring those biscuits.
Yeah, that's tomorrow. I wasn't gonna bring no biscuits at 7:00 at night.
Well, it would have been nice.
No.
Could have had the.
You ain't got no cheese.
I got mozzarella.
No, it has to be sharp cheddar. I don't like the taste of mozzarella.
And I got cheddar cheese.
Oh, okay. Mozzarella is white. It's not gonna taste like Red Lobster biscuits.
No, I don't understand your fascination behind Red Lobster biscuits.
They're so good. I like biscuits. Popeyes.
I like biscuits. How you like churches?
I don't eat churches.
Churches is weird.
I ain't never eat at churches ever.
Okay. When the first time eating churches, it was pretty good. I mean, the biscuits wise, it was pretty good. But it seems like it's like a glazed dry donut now, because it has this nice little glazed part that tastes okay, but then the inside is not as fluffy as it used to be. Just like pizza. Pizza's good and all, but it's greasy now. So I don't even want to touch it.
Yeah, that pizza I had was terrible. You just don't get food on Fairburn Road.
You think so?
I think so. At least not a franchise. Like those little rinky-dink places that have good food. Yeah, but not a franchise.
Yeah.
Those people there, they hire those people in that area. Fairburn Road is kind of like with y'all ghetto kind of. That's y'all ghetto.
Okay.
For real. What was I about to say? It was about the thing. What was we just talking about? Church. Oh, you know what really changed?
What?
Dunkin' Donuts.
I never liked Dunkin'.
Donuts taste like chalk now.
I never liked. They always taste like chocolate to me. I mean, chalk to me.
Really?
Yes.
I used to love their donuts. Now it tastes like straight chalk.
Where are you comparing this from? Philly now? Your Philly Dunkin'?
No.
It might be a place thing.
Because they taste like chalk in Philly too. Okay. When I went.
Well, then I guess.
And there's a Dunkin' Donuts like on every corner in Philly.
So I guess, I mean, yeah, I never liked Dunkin'. Every time I saw a Dunkin' box, I was mad.
Every time I saw it, I used to get so happy. Oh my God, I know there's a sprinkle one in there somewhere.
You like sprinkle? You like chocolate sprinkle?
Who you talking to?
I don't know.
You know I don't like chocolate.
You just like sprinkle? It was just a sprinkle donut?
No, if you like strawberry frosted sprinkle and vanilla frosted.
Oh, that's a very specialized donut. I'm always seeing chocolate sprinkle. I used to love chocolate sprinkle.
That's the only one you love, so that's the only one you saw.
But that's why I'm associated with. When I think of a sprinkled donut, I think of chocolate sprinkle.
Oh.
Not no strawberry sprinkle.
strawberry frosted, and then with sprinkles.
My bad.
The frost is pink.
It's like telling somebody that I like. No, that's not the same thing.
You like hot wings and not buffalo wings.
No, I was gonna say like flakes, and you'd be like, no, frosted flakes. I'm like,
oh,
okay.
it's the same cereal, dude.
Don't act like I need to be aware of how the name is or whatever. But
oh wow,
what?
You like the Munchkins? Did you think those are good?
What's the Munchkins?
The little ball.
What, are they like the donut holes?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't get why they call it donut hole, and it's just.
I guess.
Oh, it's the hole they. I never knew that. That's why they call it donut holes.
Yep.
I was like, why? There's no hole in it. Why are you calling it a donut hole?
It would just be a donut if it had a hole in it.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Thanks, Phil.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah. Now I want some.
You want some? Yeah, I'm used to the Krispy Kreme ones. Now Krispy Kreme's my jam.
If you buy it from like Kroger or Publix,
no,
dry.
I don't like that particularly. It's just like, it's like, you ever get something like? Do you like Dunkin' Donuts coffee?
No, I don't. No.
What do you like that sells in stores? That sells in a restaurant? Okay, like your Red Lobster biscuits. Let's say like that. Like you like your Red Lobster, so you assume that it will taste the same when you do whatever. It don't.
It don't.
But it kind of just mimics the like 25% of the satisfaction.
Yeah.
So I'm not like, oh, if I can't get a Krispy Kreme out of the Krispy Kreme, I'll just go get a Publix. No,
yeah.
It's like not the same thing. It's just, it's not bad.
Yeah.
You know, not like, okay, now don't go to Sam's or something and get donuts out of there. Like I don't care for those. Those always like, you may get a couple that taste okay.
Yeah.
And then after that, it just drops.
Have you had Sam's Club rotisserie chicken?
I think so.
Oh my god, I used to eat it every day.
Really? You ate a whole rotisserie chicken?
No, my mom used to get mad because I never finished it and sat it on the counter.
You still do that. You still get a whole bunch of stuff and barely eat it.
You should see the cabinet where I got all my snacks.
I just imagine you with a whole bunch of like chips
and leftovers,
and they're just half bag of chips, and you never finish. And then you buy a brand new bag of chips.
That's what I've been doing. That's why I got no more ready.
Yeah, just keep buying stuff and you're not even finishing it at home.
Like, I want this. Then I eat it and I'll save it for later. Maybe I want it again.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a crazy thing to do. I finish my stuff and then I go get it. It actually kind of messes me up sometimes where I will finish whatever I got and then finally go get it. And then you're like,
what you mean?
Like if you, like I won't get no more cereal until I finish the cereal. And then now I'm too lazy to go get the cereal. And now I'm out of luck because I don't feel like getting it. So, but anytime I go to Walmart, I at least try to buy a box.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm always running out of stuff. Like today, I was going to get some batteries, and I didn't need batteries, but I didn't want.
Why did you buy batteries?
I didn't buy them. I was thinking about buying them. Like I had them in my hand.
Have you done that before?
What?
Just bought batteries for the fun of it?
No, I thought I would need them.
Oh, I know now you thought you would need them, but I said, have you done that before?
Just buy batteries?
Yeah.
No.
I was going to say, we need to have a talk. If you just buying stuff just because you think eventually you'll need it. You've done that to something, haven't you?
Yeah.
No, don't say food because I already know.
No, it's a lot of stuff I do that with.
I do that
my mom be like, you don't need it now, JAEDA. Just get it later.
Yeah.
Then I feel like, what if I need some then? I want to get stuff now. Like, if I go to Walmart and I'm supposed to get, I went to Walmart. I was supposed to get soap, and I ended up buying you that poster.
Wow, that's a dramatic turn right there.
I was like, well, since I'm here and I got the money, I might as well just go buy him the poster.
I wouldn't understand that. You need to quit that quick.
No, I'm trying to change me.
I ain't trying to change you. I'm just trying to give you some self-control. There's a difference.
Trying to be somebody's dad.
Hey, I raised you. I could take you out. That's not how the saying goes. It's always, I brought you
into
this world. Yeah. I totally butchered that way.
Oh, my mom. Oh, this happened to me before. My mom had a saying where she said, I was born at night, not last night," and I messed it up and said, "You were born tonight." I said, "You were born tonight." She was like, "No, that's not how it goes. So don't try and say it."
You were born tonight.
Yes. I felt so stupid.
You were born tonight. Some of the night coming up.
I was like, "How you say it again?" She said, "At night, not last night." I was like, "Oh."
Oh, you said last night, not tonight.
Yeah, it was like saying that. What you calling me, Boo Boo the Fool? She was saying that she was born at night, but not last night. And I said, "Are you born tonight?"
You slick lost me.
How?
I don't know.
I just got the night mixed up.
Right. Oh, you just okay. That makes sense. Well, that's fine too. But yeah.
Oh, man.
Anything else you got to say, babe?
I did start rambling at the end though.
You good?
Oh, okay.
The more content, the more it goes on, which is fine.
She scared me.
That's what I always say. I think I need a door there because people just be popping up.
I don't nobody pop in.
I don't
they see you doing work.
Yeah, I don't want a door in this room because
We'll get you your studio soon.
no, because I think if I put a door up, it just really feel like I'm closed off, and that's gonna annoy me.
Yeah, I would feel that way too.
If I ever get a studio, it's gonna have to have windows, and I'm talking about the program.
You talking about the what?
I was talking about the program. That's what they said. They tried to try to get the scale of the land. It was like, man, everything's fine. Only thing I need to do is get a couple programs and then get some windows. I don't know how that would be misconstrued. You know what I mean? Like somebody saying that they're gonna get windows, but they're talking about the program.
Oh.
And they thought they could surprise them and be like, "Hey, I got you what you wanted. You said you wanted windows." Like,
I want actual physical windows, dude.
I don't know. It's not as funny as I'm trying to make it now.
It was no.
It's just funny how stupid it is. Exactly.
Because I didn't catch it. It took me I was like, what the hell is he talking?
That's fine.
You can tell when I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, I know. You give me that little blank little look. You're like, just frozen.
And I'm like, I really want to know what you're trying to say.
I know. And then I tried to explain it to you, and then
I got it.
I realize how stupid I'm sounding now.
You don't sound stupid. I just sound late.
I'm gonna figure out this intro, babe. We should make it this trap beat though.
I thought you didn't give me options to agree or disagree. You just started doing stuff.
Yeah, I told you I was trying to make it on the spot, but apparently I just didn't. I couldn't figure it out. You think we should make cater to you, our intro?
Okay.
No, I don't want that.
By Destiny's Child?
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought it was a song that I'm like, okay, let's hear it.
Of course I don't have the sound.
You like the name Josiah? No.
I mean, I don't know. I never heard of it. So it's just kind of not a name that I'm just used to hearing. Sometimes you could hear it, you'd be like, oh, you know what? I wouldn't mind a name like that. You're the one that... See, I'm so old school. I'm so old school. You always wonder how long songs are going to last.
Yeah.
Like, do you think in 100 years we're going to be... Like, somebody's going to know a Jay-Z song?
Jay-Z's lame.
Oh.
Maybe Anaconda. My Anaconda.
You think that song's going to be long-lasting than Jay-Z? I mean, as much as you don't like him. You kind of have to...
No, because he's by popular demand, especially what he's doing now.
Did he make an album called Popular Demand?
No.
I'm not really too into Jay-Z songs either, but...
God, because I don't like him at all. I don't get how he's a legend. How? He talked about the same thing.
Well, I don't know.
I like his production, I mean his level to success, yes, that is very legendary. But him as an artist, what has he done? What? He talked about money, cars, and everything else that everybody else is still talking about. Was he the first to talk about it?
I think it was his words.
No.
It's the way he deliver. You gotta expect the delivery. He's better than like he's one of he's very lyrical is my point. And that's the whole point of being it's like what makes Tupac so grand is because he's lyrical. Makes Biggie so great because he's lyrical.
Was like, JC really lyrical?
Yeah, he's lyrical. You just don't like his delivery. You just don't like how he sounds, right?
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a problem.
Cause it's like 1 and then a 2.
Like what? If Kendrick, if he was like not delivering the way he did, I probably wouldn't listen to him. But I like his beats, and I also like the way he delivers his music. So
true.
That's what makes me listen to him. Like I like Eminem, but I can't listen to his music often because I don't really. I'm not gonna say like I like listening to his music. Mm-hmm. I can listen to it, but sometimes the beats. I'm more into beats than anything. So I hear a nice beat, then I listen to your words.
Yeah.
Sometimes I kind of try to get past it depending on who I like. But, I may not like really to care for the words, and I might like a beat more than anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I love Eminem.
There you go. See?
I don't care for beats.
Yeah, you're right. So you listen to, but you actually listen to the song.
Yeah.
Some people just like beats. Like nowadays, that's why you hear a lot of songs on radio where you don't even understand what they're saying because people like the beat. They don't really like the words. Yep. And they may have that one part where it drops and they know what they said. Mm-hmm. And then after that is it's like okay.
You sound like an old man.
Yeah. I don't understand what these kids be saying. They just be talking.
Exactly. I used.
But that's how I be feeling. Like I don't be listening to all that because.
Yeah, I feel like you grew up in the wrong generation.
I do.
Feel like, well, to be honest, I feel like a woman in my mom's generation, they weren't very respected. At least not a black woman.
Yeah.
I feel like back in those days, it was all about sex, and that's why.
That's where you hear a lot of music like that.
That's where the peak of AIDS came from. So I'm like, that's probably why everybody was having babies out of wedlock and all this other stuff. Because it was like a lot of like love and basketball. That's when the skimpy dresses started to come out. And it's just like everybody was having sex. I don't want to say it all loud with your parents here.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the era for projection of women. And I don't know.
I don't know where this came from. So
I don't know. Where did it come
I don't know.
Oh, the era. I was saying you said that I called you old, and I said it feels like we grew up in the wrong era. And then I started talking about
I always thought okay, whatever. I'll make this the last thing to say.
Okay.
But I realized that this is I'm thinking like I love the 90s and I love the 80s.
Yeah.
For the highlights of it. I didn't like. Do you think people like those time periods because of the highlight, not necessarily what's going on? Like, not the whole political and all the stuff like that. Of
you
course,
could say in the 90s, that's what we did, and that was the good part. Like saying in the 90s, we had In Living Color, and we had a ball. We had a Soul Train.
That's what I'm saying. Ball. Like it was, some people always like they point out things about it, and it's always the highlights of it.
Yeah.
It's never like that little thing that you figured out. And of course, some people are going to appreciate their childhood more than anything. So no matter what was going on around us, we appreciate the childhood behind it. Like, that's like, I'm thinking like, okay, me being 22, could I have been born at the beginning of the 80s, grew up there in the 90s, and actually love it as much, appreciate it as much as I do? Probably not. I didn't even...
Probably not.
That's what I'm saying. I think I love the highlights of that. Like what I didn't experience is what I like about it. Like when you watching what made me start thinking about it was a while back when the Saved by the Bell did like a what was it called? Unauthorized. I think it was something like unauthorized documentary or whatever. Mm-hmm. It wasn't a documentary. It was kind of like a show, but it basically played out what they was doing at that time, like behind the scenes and what was going on and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
And it was, like show business was kind of sucky behind like your favorite shows. Like they was probably going through things that we didn't see.
Yeah.
So, but you love those shows so much. You was like, man, I wish I was a part of it. And you like, do you really think you wish you were a part of it? You like the grand scheme of the show. Like, you know, like a different world or something, or you know, like your favorite shows back in the day. You like it,
Raven.
Yeah. Okay. You fast forward to 2000. All right. So yeah, like even like shows like that. I'm pretty sure there's stuff behind the scenes that go on that was like probably terrible, and we just don't know nothing about it.
She was going through a lot of weight issues or whatever. She
Right.
kept talking about.
Those stuff like that, and you're just like, but you appreciate the time period because of what it was worth. Like,
Sure did.
Like I watch the Gen X. This is a Gen X documentary. It's called Gen X, and I always felt like watching that. I was like, man, now that time period of those people, that's what I love. That's my retro. Like that's what I wish I was a part of. But I think I enjoy implementing it now and then on instead of going back and then trying to enjoy it. I probably would like it, you know, if I was like a time traveler. Let's just get science fiction over here. But if I was,
you gonna say scientific?
Yeah, I shouldn't say it. And I was like science something because I knew it was right. I was gonna write science fiction, and if I could just travel back in time in that time and just, you know, do whatever I want to do at that time period, then I think I'll enjoy myself. But actually living in that time period, I probably wouldn't love the 80s and 90s so much as I feel. It's just like what I was telling you about. People be like, "Oh, I love the 90s." There are people that are our age were born in 94.
Yeah.
And you're like, you didn't really experience the 90s.
Yeah, you were born.
All the shows that you're talking about was 97, 96, 98. I mean, not even 96, 97 and on. So it was kind of more early 2000 than anything because the shows didn't start picking up speed until like 2000. Like Rugrats, Rugrats was like 98 or something like that. SpongeBob was like 99 and Rocket Power 97, maybe 98. But it's not. It's part of the 90s, but it's not the 90s. Like how Fresh Prince and Martin was. And I mean, you go further back like Cheers and Seinfeld and Bill Cosby Show. All of those shows I went back to
ancient.
Yeah, that's like 70s, 80s kind of shows, and those ended right around the 90 time. So it's just interesting to think about it like that. But I guess the whole point of you saying all that was that would you think you would live? Do you think you'd be okay to live in that time? No. Do you have a certain decade that you like?
The Black Panther era.
Okay. Because I think like there's one lady that was talking about the 50s. It was some show I was watching. It was talking about the 50s. Mm-hmm. And I was like, for a show and for a movie, 50s is a good time period. But in hindsight, I'm pretty sure it wasn't that good of a time period. Like,
was she white?
No, the lady was black. But she's like fashion. She likes 50s fashion. She was talking about like fashion wise.
Oh yeah, like I was telling you about their pants that I want.
Yeah, she was talking about like the style and stuff, and it seems so grand. It seems so nice and elegant, but behind the scenes is what you really wouldn't want to care about.
Yeah,
just
the
highlights.
You had to wear it, or you would probably
right. And I think we enjoy it more that we're out of it and just appreciate what we had.
Yeah, that's true.
That's pretty interesting.
That's like the same. No, I'm not even about to get into it. Okay.
Okay. Is this it?
Yeah.
You sure? All right. Well, what is this, like an hour or something? I don't know. But
and 30.
Take 5 minutes off of this. I think it's probably like an hour 25, around 26.
Oh, okay.
But thanks for watching. If you watch, first of all, if you watch this whole thing through, I appreciate you. You need to hit that like button and
subscribe because you heard enough.
Yes, you just subscribe at this point because if you watch this whole video,
you want to see some more.
You the MVP. I mean,
I knew you was gonna say it.
Yeah, you felt it coming.
Yeah,
you felt it coming, and they felt it too. That's why they are who they are.
Yep.
And I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But if you like this video and you want to see more, leave a like on this video.
This is your second favorite.
Yes. Leave a like on your second favorite podcast. And I'll see you every Tuesday. Yeah. If it's delayed, it's already Wednesday, but most likely it's gonna be Tuesday. So yeah. See you next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.